talk a little bit about Jones versus Gane. This is a pretty difficult fight to break down, not just because of the X's and O's, but because we haven't seen Jones at heavyweight yet, we haven't seen him compete in 3 years, and not for nothing, he didn't really look too inspired in his last few performances. Then on top of that, for my money at least, these guys have a few similar traits to their game, like being long and mobile, they like to operate from an open stance, and they have great low leg attacks where they like to work their way up the body to mix up the targets, but really hammer down with the low kicks as the fight goes long. For Gane in this fight, I'll get the low-hanging fruit out of the way. He needs to keep it on the feet, but how so can he do that, you may ask? I don't think Gane can wait on Jones. He needs to be first or bare minimum throwing with John, because if Jones is set and Gane is just standing in front of him, John's going to make him pay, so it's pivotal for Gane to take his piece and angle out while continuously being a moving target to help negate the takedowns while mixing in the clinch situations where we saw DC have success. A couple key things for Gane in this fight is his consistent movement, loads of feints, and managing his range and explosions coming forward, so I'd like to see him either strike into range or use his slight bounces and level changes in his stance to off-beat his explosions forward so he doesn't walk onto a big counter or a takedown. For Jones in this fight, if I was in John's corner, I want him to of course feel out the distance first, but try to push the pace early where Gane's a slower starter and try to wrestle early to get a feel of Gane and also gauge out how easy the wrestling will be as the fight plays long. Should it be against the cage, it's pivotal for Jones to win the head position in pummel battle to maintain control while controlling the wrist to be able to knee and elbow. While it's on the feet, I believe John's going to fight more out of orthodox to keep the stance open, because Ciryl likes to fight more out of southpaw, where John's going to be able to keep that power right kick and big right hand available, and I see him working tons of feints to make Ciryl react, while being real playful with the hands to negate Gane's jab, and either set up the knee to the body, parry down to elbow over the top, or to trap and set up the power overhand right. Overall, I have a good feeling this fight's going to more or less come down to whoever can manage their range and risk better, and Jon Jones is the best at doing that, so I'm going to be taking Jones. Let me know who you guys are taking in the comments below.